This story happens like a lot of stories happen. A long time ago, in a village far, far away, there was a young man in this village who was good at everything. He was good at hunting, fishing, trapping. He was a good provider. But one thing he was not good at is he was not good at expressing his feelings. One day, he returned from the hunt successful. And as the village celebrated his success, he would look across the fire to see the image of this beautiful young woman, his heart's desire. And he would say to himself, this is it. This is when I go up to her and I tell her how I feel about her. So the young man, he worked up his courage and he went up to her to tell her how he felt. He opened his mouth, but no words came out. Embarrassed by this, he would retreat to the outskirts of the village where he would watch as other young men of the same age would talk to her and try to get her attention and her affection. And this frustrated the young man, but he remembered his teachings from his elders. And the stories taught him that there is a love medicine out there, and that this love medicine is held by the Ayabe, a huge albino buck that lives to the west. And this young man thought to himself, if I can somehow hunt this buck, this albino buck, I can somehow get that love medicine, and then I can present it to my heart's desire, and then she will know how I feel about her. So the young man packed up a bunch of provisions, and he went out into the woods, and he found the biggest set of tracks that he could find out there, and he said to himself, this is it. This has got to be the Ayabe. So he started to follow those tracks, and they led him deeper and deeper into the woods, further and further away from his village. He would see a flash of white out of the corner of his eye. The Ayabe! He'd grab his bow and arrow, he'd pull it back, but it would be gone. He followed those tracks again, and still they led him deeper and deeper into the woods, further and further away from his village. Again, he would see that flash of light out of the corner of his eye. The Ayabe! And again, he would grab his bow and arrow, and he would pull it back, but it would be too late. Finally, the young man, he was exhausted from traveling so far away from his village that he sought shelter underneath the cedar tree. And as he started a fire and he listened to the crackling pop, he thought about his heart's desire. And somewhere way off into the night, he heard a sound. That sound would lull him to sleep. And then the young man, he would wake up the next day to the sound of a knocking. And when he opened his eyes and he looked up into that tree, he saw that there was a bird in that tree, a beneshi. And this beneshi had been dancing on this branch. And as it danced on this branch, it knocked holes into this branch. And then when the beneshi flew away, the wind picked up and it went over those holes. And it made that same sound that he had heard in his dreams. The young man knew instantly that that's what he was looking for, that that's what the Ayabe had led him to. So he stood up and he reached up into the tree and he broke it off. And he sat there and he tried to figure out, how do I get that sound to come from that branch? So he began to blow on it like this. Nothing. He blew on it like this. Still nothing. He was even trying to imitate the wind going through the trees like that, but still no sound came forth out of answers. Again, he would sit there and look at the fire. And again, he was reminded of his teachings from his elders that whenever we seek knowledge, we have to offer something. The young man would reach into his pouch and he would pull out some asema, some tobacco, sacred to the indigenous peoples. We use it to commune with the spirits, to talk to the Creator. The young man would say a prayer to the spirit of that bird, and he would offer his tobacco to the fire, which would turn his tobacco into smoke, bringing his prayers up to be heard by the spirits. While the young man was sitting there waiting for an answer, he became tired and he fell asleep. And in his dreams, that bird came and visited him, and it asked him, what is it that you are seeking? And the young man told him of his dilemma, told him about his heart's desire and his inability to communicate his feelings, told him about his frustrations at the other young men in the village, told him how the Ayabe had led him to that spot in the woods where he heard that unique, beautiful sound. After a while of listening, the dream bird took pity on the young man and began to tell him the secret of the bibiguan, the Ojibwe word for flute. He would tell him how long to make the flute, where to put the holes into the flute. And he said, whenever you blow into the flute, you clear your mind and you have the image of your heart's desire here and you feel it here. And when you blow into the flute, it will wabiguan out into the world. Wabiguan is the Ojibwe word for flower. Your feelings will flower out into the world and people will know how you feel. Upon waking from this vision, the young man begins to construct the very first flute out there. And as he's almost done, he puts a bird on top of the flute out of love, respect, and honor for the one who taught him how to make that unique, beautiful sound. The young man then was many days away from his village, so he made his long journey back. And as he stood on a hill, he looked down, he could see that everybody in his village was working hard. They were all getting ready for the changing of the seasons. Some people were working on birch bark canoes. Some people were gathering berries. Some people were dancing on wild rice. Some people were smoking fish, right? Smoke fish, not drugs. I tell my own students that. He would stand on this hill, he would clear his mind, and he would have that image of his heart's desire here, and he began to blow into the flute. That sound would come off the hill that he was standing on, and it would go down into his village. And everyone that heard that sound stopped what they were doing because no one had ever heard anything like that before. Finally, that sound made its way to the wigwam of the young woman. The wigwam, the traditional home of the Anishinaabe. And as soon as she heard that sound, she knew instantly that that was for her. She would come out of her wigwam like that and look up onto the hill, and she would see this young man up there making this unique, beautiful sound. And she always knew who he was, and she always wondered why he would never talk to her. She would go up and stand next to him, and she was so amazed and overwhelmed that somebody could express so much emotion without uttering a single word. And as she listened, she realized that the sound, the medicine, the music was intertwining their souls together.
Chante waste hoxila lagi estima han he beke waste weyoye Chante waste hoxila lagi estima han he beke waste
They say the wild don't forgive. It just remembers who belonged. Firelight flickers, the drums still hum. The spirits rise when the night has come. I walk with ghosts, I ride with rain. The old ones whisper my name again. The wolf beside me bears no fear. His eyes know truth I can't hear. Through the smoke, through the cold night air, I found my soul still waiting there. Dance with wolves in the midnight storm, where the wild hearts stay unturned. Through the dark, through the flame, dances with the wolves, they know my name. Once I was a man of war and steel, but the blood I spilled was all too real. I laid my gun beneath the sky and swore to live, not just to die. The mountain hums, the river sings of fallen kings and broken things. The moonlight shines on what remains of a man reborn through pain. I dance with wolves in the silver rain, wash my hands of the sinner's chain. Through the storm, through the flame, through the flame, through the flame, dances with wolves, I found my name. I hear my past, the sins I carried, the die I cast. But the wild forgave what man could not, and taught me peace I long forgot. Now when I ride through the open plain, the thunder feels like a friend again. And if I fall neath that endless sky, let the wolves sing my lullaby. I dance with wolves in the endless night, found my truth in their silent light. Through the pain, through the flame, dances with wolves, that's my name. No cross, no grave, no chain, no rule, just a wild and the wolf. The moon hangs low on a broken sky. Cold wind whispering through the pines. Boots on gravel, bottle in hand. Another night I barely stand. Town burned bridges years ago for the sins they say I know, but the mountains never judge, they just watch the river flood. Somewhere in the shadows deep I hear a lonely spirit weep. I'm running with a wolf tonight, through the cold and through the fight. No home left and no way back, just a shadow on this track. Running with a wolf tonight, under pale and ghostly light. If the devil calls my name, I'll just howl into found him once beside the trail. Eyes like thunder in a gale. Neither one of us afraid. Two lost souls the darkness made. Since that night we roam the hills, through the frost and winter chills, man and beast beneath the moon, singing the same haunted tune. Some men pray and some men cry, some just watch their whole world die. I'm running with a wolf tonight, through the cold and through the fight. No left and no way back, just a shadow on this track. Running with a wolf tonight, under pale and ghostly light. If the devil calls my name, I'll just howl into the flame. If tomorrow never comes and the morning hides the sun, let him say a broken man vanished deep in cursed land. But the wind will tell the truth of a man who lost his youth, and a wolf who heard his cry underneath that endless sky. Still running with a wolf tonight, through the endless frozen night. No salvation left to claim, just a heart of ash and flame. Running with a wolf tonight, till the darkness swallows light. If my soul is finally free, it'll be out here in the trees. I hear the night breathe through the trees, cold moon hanging low. Footsteps circle my old cabin, moving soft and slow. Yellow eyes in the timberline, burning through my skin. Every prayer I ever whispered, let the darkness in. Mama said don't answer when the darkness calls, but the black wolf knows my name and he's breaking down the walls. The black wolf calls me by my sin, scratching at my door. If I let it in tonight, won't be human anymore. Black wolf sings inside my bones, howling for my soul. If I run, he runs with me. ground. Every breath I'm breathing pulls that monster closer now. Church bells won't protect me, crosses turn away. He's been waiting all my life for this final day. Chains don't hold, faith don't bite. He's been feeding on my fright. The black wolf calls me by my sin, teeth like broken glass. Once I cross that final line, there's no going back. The black wolf wears my face tonight under blood red moon. Man and monster fade as one, coming far too soon. If I fight, I bleed. If I kneel, I break. If I howl back at the dark, what else can it take? The black wolf calls it, I reply with fire in my chest. If this curses how I live, then I wear it best. Let the night remember me, let the daylight run. I was hunted by the beast, now we breathe as one.